Welcome to the P-BVU Blended Learning Model. We want to start by saying thank you. Thank you for all you do for your students and for our district. There are so many ways you could choose to spend your time, and the fact that you are choosing to spend some of it developing your educational growth makes a huge difference for your students and your staff. You are truly leading with learning and investing time to have excellence in your educational practices. We'd like to take a moment and introduce you to the P-BVU team. We, in collaboration with instructors and facilitators, are here to support all participants as they work through P-BVU courses. Please do not hesitate to reach out. We're going to look at and understand the P-BVU blended learning model, reflection expectations, and what will happen in the synchronous and asynchronous learning components. Please reach out to your facilitator or P-BVU if you need support. P-BVU blended learning courses were designed with the teacher in mind to offer flexibility to the learning process. As is the practice of P-BVU, we are continually refining to make the learning experience better for all. We appreciate participant feedback, so please complete both surveys that are offered during this learning cycle. This blended learning cycle will run for 6 weeks. During this time, there will be learning that occurs synchronously and asynchronously. Participants will have 2 synchronous sessions that must be attended. The new teacher courses will have synchronous sessions that occur in weeks 1 and 3 of the learning cycle from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. If you are enrolled in a new teacher course and P-BVU choice courses, please note the difference in the synchronous sessions. During the first week of the cycle, participants will complete the Before You Begin module to learn about the requirements to earn a district-provided professional development unit. Because the first synchronous session occurs in the first week of the learning cycle, instructors will walk participants through the course as well. During week 2, participants will only engage in asynchronous learning. They will then join another synchronous learning session in week 3, and from there complete the rest of the learning asynchronously. All course expectations, assignments, and links will be in Canvas. Our second objective is to understand synchronous learning expectations. Synchronous learning is learning that occurs at the same time, online or offline. The blended learning model has held synchronous learning sessions in person and on Zoom. Be sure to check the course syllabus for the time and location of the meeting. If it is online, the Zoom link will be provided in the Canvas course. Participants will attend 2 synchronous events as part of the P-BVU blended learning model. For the new Teacher Foundation courses, these will take place during weeks 1 and 3. Participants will receive direct instruction as well as engage with the instructor and other colleagues. Attendance is required and completed digitally at the beginning of each session and at the end. Be sure you sign in and sign out. Throughout the learning cycle, participants will engage in learning at their own pace through modules that incorporate inputs and outputs. Inputs are learning participants take in through reading, watching, or listening. Participants will also be asked to engage in, respond to, and/or submit items such as discussions or activities, also known as outputs. This learning is also implemented in the classroom and then shared out through the course. It is important to set goals and personal timelines to stay on target. Work submitted beyond the due date and time will not be accepted. Each P-BVU course will have this banner at the top of the homepage. On all course homepages, participants will find instructor and facilitator contact information, as well as quick access buttons providing links to specific areas of the course. Previously, the homepage also contained Zoom links, as well as the sign in and sign out attendance link. Those are now contained within the learning modules. To ensure all participants are fully equipped with the knowledge they need for successful course completion, each course contains a Before You Begin module. It contains information about the course, the learning cycle, participant expectations, and more. All participants are required to read through and watch the contents of this module, as well as complete and pass the quiz by Thursday of the first week of the learning cycle. Participants who do not complete this on time will be dropped from the course. Also contained in the Before You Begin module is a course discussion board. In the past, P-BVU has used a Q&A document for the participants to ask and receive answers to course-related questions. This learning cycle, participants are asked to use the course discussion board for all course-related questions. As a participant, It's beneficial to check this board regularly for course updates and tips from other participants. Please remember that questions regarding personal situations should still be emailed directly to the course facilitator and/or P-BVU. P-BVU courses are organized in learning modules. For the new Teacher Foundations courses, instructors implemented the 5E lesson plan model. Each course may contain 2 or more modules. The image provided is one of the course template. As instructors personalize the learning in their courses, the modules may contain more links or activities. Part of the new teacher course expectations is the completion of 2 reflections. Participants seeking to earn a DPPD unit for new Teacher Foundations courses will be asked to reflect on the process and the impact the process had on student learning, as well as a teaching practice using the 2 reflection templates. There is one for each implementation. When completing the reflection document, please include specific information related to the course. For instance, if you attended Math in Motion, the reflection should include specific information on math instruction through physical activities. Also, please ensure all necessary boxes have information, and finally, that all questions have been sufficiently answered. Here are some examples. For questions number 1 and number 2, go beyond stating only what you did, like, "We played math games." Please include context to the question. What is your background or experience with this skill? How did you develop the activity? Also, please describe the activity or lesson in detail. The goal is for you to provide the facilitator with a detailed understanding of the activity. Be sure to answer all parts of each question. For example, in question 4, we would like you to answer what worked when considering the data collected, as well as explain why you think it worked. P-BVU leadership asks facilitators to return any reflection to a participant for updates if it does not meet these minimum expectations. With that, please know the course facilitator will help you every step of the way. Here is one last look at the learning cycle overall. P-BVU is excited for participants to learn, grow, and share together as a diverse learning organization. We are also excited for the students who will be impacted by it. Remember, as needs or questions arise, please contact P-BVU at the email address on your screen or the course facilitator. You may also find answers on the P-BVU website located at bit.ly/PBVU-PD. Thank you so much for watching, and we wish you the best on this blended learning journey.